get in the room, get to it, and just go with the flow. Bro, I was just doing it, man. I was just that's the only way I could say it. It was just like trying to learn, get end up trying to get my own equipment and try to really do it. You know what I'm saying? So it was
Were you more self?
whatever.
Were you more
Go
self?
ahead.
Were you self-taught, or was Evil and Walt fine-tuning your production at the time?
Um, I only reason why I would say self-taught was just due to knowing music theory and already um I knew music theory and at one point was taking playing the saxophone very seriously. So it was just I had the basics down to it. I just didn't get to the sampler side of it. You know what I'm saying? It was just more keyboards at what I was dealing with or workstation. I guess they call them workstations now, but something like that. It was just more keyboards and it wasn't the samplers, any SP or MP. It wasn't none of that. It was just but when I got damn, what is the name of this darn machine? Oh man, I'm gonna go crazy. But yeah, I mean, it was a 2 second sampler, bro. It was I loved it. I loved it, but I put it through some good use, man. It gave us that sound. What was messed up, not messed up, but the bugged out part about it is as I was trying to learn to make the beats, you know what I'm saying, or working what I had, that's when eventually bumped into Tape King, well, Big Willie Records, you know what I'm saying, and they was like, yo, talking about putting out records. I'm like, okay. From there, it turned into I'm gonna try to recreate that in the studio. It obviously you're not gonna get the grittiness, and that's good because I didn't necessarily want that grit. Now it wasn't the ASR. It wasn't the ASR. I did work on the ASR too, but it wasn't the ASR. Um, it was, bro. I mean, it's funny. I'm trying to put it into words. I really can't. You really can't explain it. But now I'm looking at it. It literally was kind of quick. Like, okay, it's like I willed it to happen in a way. It's like I want to do this, so boom, and then it came to where we going into the studio, and I'm trying to recreate it, and we trying to figure it out, trying to work it out, not knowing what the hell we doing, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, especially, I got to learn, you know what I'm saying? And I what I like about it is I'm still creating that. I think I'm still creating that sound. That sound. If that was just what it was then, okay, cool. I was feeling that way then. Right now is I got the same intensity to create that, but then it was just more like, yo, it was just that simple. Me and Bunny got high, went start, you know, freestyling on the stoop and stuff, and then like, yo, come up with ideas, come up with hooks and boom, boom, boom. Shoot, one day I bring the track board to his crib. We record a song in his mama house, in his mama living room. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was. But it was from there. It was just like, yo, go to the studio. So everything was just so hands on. So I think I'm still learning. Well, obviously I'm still learning, but I get a chance to like with the release of the the Hot 101. It's like that even gave me a chance to just listen. I'm like, yo, man, there's so many. If I can go, I don't want to go back and change nothing. You know what I'm saying? The samples, whatever, however I did it, how it sounded, it is what it is. We was in Germany one time, right? And I had a tape, a Finsta Bundy tape, all the shit. We did it just for them, right? I know it sounded horrible. Some of this stuff sounded horrible. Like the quality from the tape or whatever was just like it wasn't horrible, but the songs were gritty already. You know what I'm saying? So then you're playing on a tape or whatever, blah blah blah. Sold one to one cat. He left the party. And mind you, this is a tape cassette, so it was a tape cassette. So not too many people had tape cassettes or tape decks in their car, but around that time they did. You know what I'm saying? So he went out, came back. I saw him like it had to be in like a 90-minute tape. I'm like, yo, dude. It was like, yo, he gave me a pound. Like, it's like, yo, did you mean for the songs to sound like that? And I ain't gonna front. I was ready to cop a play. I was like, yeah, man, I know it sounds like shit. He's like, no, I like that. I like that. It's the gritty. Da, 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 da. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna. If it was a style, it was just to be me. Do what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I feel in the moment, try to capture that. Try to put that out, and hopefully grasp that. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's all it was, man. Yes, that's more or less what it was. I was just doing whatever I felt. If the drum said this, I got a couple samples. Oh, okay. Great. I'm happy people dig it, man. And it's that the gritty. What I was trying to get to is the dude coming back talking about the grittiness. I'm like, it just made me know. It's like, yo, look, bro, just do what you do. I gotta learn, and I gotta do it myself anyway. So the sound is going to get better. The songs are going to, the content will grow. And I'm still a student and traveling that path. You know what I'm saying? To get that, I'm not searching for God, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I can never make any other type of song. I try to make a party song because at one point when I was shopping my demos, they used to say you need it was too dark. You need to do a party track. Like, and then you know what I'm saying, and the lyrics came out that way because me and Bundy, we was already saying like, yo, man, we living in the crack era. I want to rap about what's going on in there. Why do I want to rap about what's going? Like, okay, I get it. I get the news side of it. Like most artists say, yo, I'm just turning the blah, 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 blah. But I'm living in the midst of that shit. There's no way for me to glorify that shit. There's no way for me to make it seem, nah, this shit is crazy, yo. There's shootouts. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers having shootouts. It's like, who does that? You know what I'm saying? It's like Wild Wild West. It wasn't, and I ain't gonna act like it was like, oh my God, it was Beirut. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers over there got it, 10 times worse. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll wrap that up. But just saying, it was the gritty. What that do my own thing, build my sound. From there, the world to get it.
You detailed how you met Evil D. Where did 5 Foot and Buckshot come into the picture?
Well, Five was in Bushwick High School as well. You know what I'm saying? When I got there, I think I didn't meet Five early. I met E first, and I think Five probably was in Virginia or something like that. But he was right back. You know what I'm saying? So Five was already in the mix with E. You know what I'm saying? I'm just coming. I'm just coming to the school, so I ain't. So they was already in. They had their joint going. Five met Buck at a spot. They was going to team up, do dance partners and stuff like that. So he knew them through that, and it was just like, yeah, it was just that quick. You know what I'm saying? It was like I was in school maybe a year. I mean, within the year, yeah, I started to meet everybody. So it was like, yeah, I was smooth. It was it was real simple. Like,
Take us back to forming the group. It wasn't called Black Moon at first, was it?
nah. It was at one point we was going to call it High Tech because of a store that was a store on Wilson Avenue was called High Tech. It was gonna be High Tech. And then was it ever gonna be anything else other than High Tech? I can't remember. No, I know we definitely was gonna go by High Tech at one point in time. Black Moon was actually Walt's name. You know what I'm saying? He was gonna go by Black Moon. He was gonna go by Black Moon before Beat Miner. So cats finagled the name from him, and then that's when Black Moon came into play. Word.
How much material did you guys end up recording that ended up landing on End of the Stage before you left the group?
Oh no, they I was before the first joint was before first joint was recorded. I was already at a job. I was already working. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, oldest daughter was gonna be born. I need a job. So it was like, yeah, but I was still set on the path because E knew Gucci Man, and then Gucci Man was like, yeah, he'll rock with a joint. He'll rock with something. So I was like, yo, you want to do a joint with him? I was like, hell yeah, why not? You know what I'm saying? That's Gucci Man. You know what I'm saying? If Oh man, I'm sorry. I thought about. I was like, yo, man, Gucci Man was the shit, man. Word, word.
Who
Gucci Man
exactly
was that dude,
who
cool ass dude.
is Gucci Man? I know he owned a label. Was it Cracked Records?
Cracked records, yeah. And he did a joint back in the day, Gucci Man, Gucci Man. That thing, yeah. He had some he had joints. It was him, but the label that put the Finsta Baby out was it was Cracked Records. It was him and his partner Chuck. Shout out to Chuck. I ain't seen Chuck in eons. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what label he started smashing too later on, but yeah, it was Gucci Man and Chuck. Yeah, crack compact records and CDs. You know, I was like, okay, I get it. That's what's up.
So what was that deal like? Was it just a one album deal? Did you expect to do more on that label? What was the details of going to Cracked?
It was just we're gonna do this song, and that was pretty much it. I was hoping to see what what it could have been. You know, what I'm saying, but it never materialized like that. It was I heard like different stories, accounts of other things that could have went on. Not as far as like shystiness or whatever, but just like turn down deals or whatever like that. But I just saw once Fence the Baby came out and cats were receiving it, I was like, yo, this is dope. I think this is a good reason. This would be a good reason to like build on. Yo, what's the next thing gonna be? You know what I'm saying? And that next thing just didn't materialize. It was just like I was like, okay, they ended up who they put out? I think after that they put out Suave. It was Suave from oh my god, why my brain going crazy? Oh man, it's, ski group unique. I'm
Original
saying
Flavor?
uh, you said original fake? Nah.
Did you say Ski?
Who? Yeah,
Not Ski from Original Flavor.
original flavor. Okay, I ain't tripping. Okay, I'm bugging. Okay, yeah, because it was him, Suave, and ah, I don't care. Look, I'm gonna leave the names alone today. Okay, but yeah, they after that it was just like, okay, what am I gonna do? It's like it was really nothing else to do. I'm kind of glad it kind of happened that way too because that video I think it was horrible. There was we yo if that video somebody said they saw it because the director at one point in time he was talking about stuff he did. Not like I was that big or anything, but he was on one of them cable access channels and stuff, and he actually played a piece of that video. I'm like, yo, that video was hilarious, yo. I wish I could tell you. I know it was almost like a spoof of like LL trying to okay, chubby chub. My thank you, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, word, okay, word.
What was the reaction like when you dropped Insta Baby on the streets?
Yo, bro, it was pretty good. It was pretty good, bro. It was pretty good. I know for the most part, for me, okay, I'll tell you what's pretty good for me. I don't really care. As you can see, you can probably tell, I don't necessarily care about too much commercial fame and status and yeah, everybody wants that, you know what I'm saying? But me, I just wanted my records to be heard. I just wanted my music to be heard. That's my ultimate goal. So to hear, cats play it, you know what I'm saying? Like awesome, the Awesome 2 playing it or you know what I'm saying? Kid Capri played that joint when he was on I think it's a BLS. He played that joint, I think more than once. Bro, I don't care what nobody else. I didn't really know because they really wasn't telling me exactly just how good the record was doing. You know what I'm saying? I just have to go by how people are treating me once, like okay, if they heard it. It's like, okay, cool. Obviously they heard it because I started doing the shows, um, Dirty Dozen, hardcore righteousness. It was man, it was dope to me. It was dope to me. I just didn't know how to equate that into, what's the next step? Because I was trying to do everything.
Right.
At the same time, everything being hands on, I'm trying to be. I gotta rap. I gotta make a beat. Like I don't necessarily have to do this, but for us to do it, yeah, right, yeah, to do it, I had to do it all myself. You know what I'm saying? If I'm okay, we're gonna get to the studio. How we gonna get to the studio? I don't know. We're gonna get a studio. We're gonna have to whatever. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the times it was. I guess I'm the MC, producer, manager,
Right.
or whatever I could be. I'm trying to play so many damn roles, man.
You ended up forming Finsta Bundy a year later. What was the decision from going solo to putting the group together?
Oh, I don't like doing shit alone. I was like, yo, I'm not trying to, because I really wasn't trying to, I didn't see myself being like a super duper star. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted, I got, once I realized the type of music I was going to be putting out, I really didn't care, you know what I'm saying, what people felt. You know what I'm saying? It was just more about like, yo, I want to get this shit out, man. This is how we feeling. We feeling like this today? Yo, this is what it is. Um, and then Bundy, Evil knew Bundy, and Bundy was ill DJ. He was, and I'm sorry, Bundy, but Bundy, he was a little hefty. You know what I'm saying? He's hefty, bro. You know what I'm saying? So to see him do all that behind the back and all this with the turntables, he had his 1200. So I was like, yo, this is no brainer. Yeah, yo, what's up? I didn't want him to be a DJ, but then he was freestyling. You know what I'm saying? We over here getting high, whatever, freestyling on his stoop. It's like, yo, why don't we just do a song together? We do it like this, where I do, because basically all I had was Finsta the Baby and Payday's Bliss. So, but not necessarily. We had beats that we could have played. No, we did not. How did we do that? Okay, you know what? Okay, I'll fizz back and get that in my brain again.
All
But
right.
we decided to. I would do the show. He would come from behind the DJ booth and spit the rhyme with me, and then he would probably just go back. But once he came and did that, it was like, yo, it was a show in Fayetteville. Um, who brought it was a DNA, Hank Love, or somebody brought us down there, went down, and it was dope. I think who was what is her name? Okay, never mind. I can't. I'm gonna fuck everybody's name up. I'm not gonna do that. But we went. Other cats that was supposed to have been on there that night showed up a little late. So with me and Grant, okay, yeah. So it was like, Bundy up in here. Okay, I see. Okay, um, he came late. They didn't know what to do, whatever. Not so much they didn't know what to do, but there was nothing going on. So this was like, yo. So me and Bundy just kept going, going back and forth, rapping on the joint for a good, I would say like 20 minutes. 15, 20 minutes, we was just going back and forth trying to entertain the crowd or whatever, keep things going. And then from there, it was just like, yo, okay, nah, this is it. The hell with the DJ shit. We got to get a DJ. So it was a no-brainer. Plus, with Bundy, that's the battery in my back, really, when it comes to rhyming after a while. Because I was like, yo, I hear this shit. I was like, oh, damn, you know what? All right, okay. So I'm not messing with Bundy. Bundy was a beast. It still is. Word.
You guys ended up on Big Willie Records. You had mentioned that earlier. How did that take place, and what was the details over there as far as how many albums and what did that lead to?
Bro, it just led to it was okay. I met I'm sure I met Ian and Rob, but I ain't no, we didn't meet Rob till later. I forgot who Ian was with. I'm sorry, one of the cats, DJ Legal, right? He they was I was working at Jackpot Records downtown Brooklyn, Fulton Mall, and they came down. It's like big two white dudes. They're like from London or something. Yeah, so I was like, they tall dudes, whatever. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking at the time. I was like, I don't, tall white dudes with Irish. I don't know what he, probably. I follow him, so I hope he don't click on it and hear me butchering the story. But they came in looking for records. I had Finsta Baby. I added that to their pile or whatever. I let them know that it was me, whatever. Put out records, blah blah blah. Because I think because I had a bunch at the store, so I think they came back about doing something, like doing some music.